So I'm just making a really, really quick video to address one of the trolls who decided to say, "Where are your crypto charts, boy? Quiet when the prices are soaring." And then he puts the laughing emoji right there, to try to laugh at me as if he's, successfully trolling. So at which point I reply, soaring, Bitcoin can't even maintain 50,000. Now keep in mind, this shit was 64,000 about 3 months or 4 months ago. And I also want you to keep in mind that I've been following crypto and I've even made lots of videos that I never deleted, so they're all there since what, 2016. And in 2018, they promised us that Bitcoin was going to be $1 million by now. First of all, I don't know where these people pull these numbers out of. What corner of their ass they pull these numbers out of. It's obvious that these people don't understand mathematics. It's obviously that these people do not understand economic politics around the world. But the reality is, we were promised Bitcoin was going to be $1 million by now. In fact, there were people who I actually heard say that Bitcoin was going to be $1 trillion by now, to which point I'm like, are you guys crazy? And then whenever I talk bad about Bitcoin, what you end up with is you end up with people be like, oh, well, it's not even about Bitcoin. It's about Ethereum. It's about everything else. And I'm like, y'all can't even stick to just one topic, can you? Because the thing about it is, regardless what you say, Bitcoin is the number one cryptocurrency. It's the biggest, number one in the first place cryptocurrency. So if I talk about crypto, yeah, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin. So I go on to say, yeah, Bitcoin can't even maintain $50,000. Shit is $49,000 right now, and it's gonna crash again when September rolls around and these people are forced back to work. Same goes for the rest. Meanwhile, my houses are doing just fine, and my stocks are too. Now, what I did notice that Bitcoin did get a bit of a bump because they claimed for mortgages. They claim Bitcoin is going to be accepted in order to pay a mortgage. So what is this? United. Now, by the way, I don't even know if you've even, bought a house yet, but they say United Wholesale Mortgage announces plans this week to accept cryptocurrency for home loans in an apparent first for the national mortgage industry. First of all, this has been tried before through Tesla. Tesla claimed that they were going to accept Bitcoin in order to buy Teslas, right? Within a month, the price of Bitcoin plummeted, and they said, nah, we're not going to do that no more. And what did Elon Musk do? He tried to use environmental concerns as his bullshit reason why they weren't going to accept cryptocurrency, or in this case, Bitcoin, to pay for the cars. Now, we all know, because I'm one of the only people who constantly criticized it, we all know that the price of these things is way too unstable. We know that the inflation on the US dollar is partially to blame for the rise in crypto, because inflation has scared a lot of people out of the dollar. The dollar's not going anywhere anytime soon, but a lot of people have been scared out of the dollar. They've put their money into cryptocurrency. Here's the problem, though. Cryptocurrency is a token. It doesn't stand on its own. Bitcoin has no value on its own. How do you know that? It's because Bitcoin has to be talked about in the local currency. Nobody ever says, oh, yeah, well, my car costs 21 Bitcoin. Nobody ever says, yeah, my house costs 10 Bitcoin. No. They say my house was $500,000. My car was $100,000. They never say the price in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a fucking token. The value of Bitcoin is dependent on the value of the US dollar. The same goes for all cryptocurrencies. And I'll say it again. If I give you a penny, you know it's worth 1 cent. If I give you a dime, you know it's worth 10 cents. If I give you a quarter, you know it's worth 25 cents. If I hand you a Bitcoin, you don't even know what it's worth unless you go and check and see what the charts say. One day, the value of Bitcoin was $64,000. Right now, it's not even $50,000. That is volatility. and it's too volatile for any serious lender, for any serious banker. It's too volatile to deal with. Could you imagine? Now Venezuela claimed that they were going to start using Bitcoin in order to be a national currency. Could you imagine getting paid in something where you have no idea where the value will be a week, a month, a year from now? Even the dollar doesn't have volatility that high. Because I want you to understand, most of you people never took fucking economics. Inflation doesn't happen on the US dollar. Inflation happens on the price of what you buy. $1 has always been worth 100 cents. However, that 100 cents buys less as time goes on because of inflation. This is one of the reasons why 20 years ago you could probably you could buy a house for $150,000. That same house right now probably costs more than $400,000 or $500,000. Houses are commodities. They're limited because they're put on land. Land is limited. That is, and I've made videos about this. I hate having to repeat myself. Land, real estate, that is real wealth accumulation. And let me tell you also this. These people who talk about cryptocurrency, notice how what they do is they always talk about the percent gain. What they don't talk about is the dollar gain. Imagine this. Imagine I tell you, oh yeah, well, I made 51% gains yesterday. Well, what the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? You didn't tell me the value of what the money is. So how would I know what your percent? If I have $1 and I gain 50 cents, yeah, well, that's a 50% gain, isn't it? But I didn't tell you I had $1. You're thinking I've got thousands of dollars. This is how they hide the truth. This is how they hide the truth. They hide the truth by talking about percentages rather than the amount of money. Because it's really funny when you talk to some people and they talk about percentages and then you demand to know the money value, either they don't tell you or you find out that the money value is low. If somebody has $1,000 and they gain up to $2,000, well, that's all cute and everything. The problem is what they can't do is pull their money out. If they pull their money out, they risk more gains in the future. That is why cryptocurrency is a roach motel. So you wanted, what's this guy? Green, you wanted me to talk about my crypto charts? Well, let's see. Boom. Coinbase. This is Coinbase right now. In fact, I'll refresh it just to make sure. Uh-oh. Coinbase. Shit. Oh, it was at 49,000. Now it's down to 48. And that's within 1 hour. I didn't even write this comment 10 minutes ago. Bitcoin down 48,000. Now imagine that. Imagine you're in El Salvador getting paid in fucking Bitcoin. Now you're not getting paid Bitcoin. You're getting paid Bitcoin crumbs. You're getting paid Satoshis, motherfucker. You're not making. You're in El Salvador. You're poor. They're not giving you a whole Bitcoin. They're giving you Bitcoin crumbs. Everybody say it with me. You're getting Bitcoin crumbs. Let me refresh this shit one more time since you want to be funny. Uh-oh. The whole crypto market, this is what it looks like right now. This is what it looks like right now. Your Shiba Inu has gone nowhere. Your Safe Moon has gone nowhere. In fact, I think I want to add Safe Mars to this chart. Now, I don't put my money in this shit. I mine coin. Then I come on Coinbase and I change one coin to another coin. That's how I build up my crypto portfolio. I'm not putting money into this shit, but I am risking on it. Simply, I am hedging my bet against it by mining crypto. You can build a crypto miner, by the way. In fact, just to let you know, I actually was forwarding this information. You can look on YouTube and you can find this stuff out yourself about how to mine crypto. Because what I did was I sent a message to someone talking about how do you mine crypto. Let's see. It's here somewhere. And okay, fuck it. I won't even look at that one. How to mine crypto. They if you go online, they can teach you how to build a crypto miner. Now, you have options. You can either go and you can build your own computer with a good video card system and you can mine crypto yourself, or what you can do is you can go on eBay, and if you go on eBay, you can type in crypto miner and you can buy what's called an ASIC, and they sell them right here. Bitcoin Antminer that mines Litecoin and Dogecoin. Now, as you can see, the upfront cost of this shit is pretty high. So you can build these things, buy these things yourselves. You see this person right here, he's selling a rig for, he's got bids going, and he's selling a rig right here. A lot of this equipment had to be sold because there were some countries that straight up said, fuck this shit is illegal. China has tried to clear out cryptocurrency because it's a waste of resources. Some of these countries have problems with brownouts and blackouts. So look at this. This is a 3070 GPU rig, and they want $18,000 for this shit. So here's the thing. If you really, really want to, you can either build your own machine by buying video cards and buying your own rig parts, or you can simply go to eBay and buy miners yourself. It's not extraordinarily complicated, and if you know somebody who's in crypto like I do, they can come over, put this shit together for you, and you can have a working crypto miner within 3 hours. It only took my guy 2. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't know the intricacies of the equipment that I'm using. However, I have this person manage it for me, and using the gains, I pay that person out of the gains. I give them a small percentage for doing the work for me. So that's just that. You can do that. So yeah, just to answer your question, buddy, how's my crypto charts? Yeah, well, Bitcoin still ain't fucking $100,000. The little bit of money that I have in Coinbase, what I did was I converted some coins to Anchor, but I also have a couple of other wallets. I have Webull and I have Robinhood, and I'm trying to slowly move my stuff from Robinhood towards Coinbase, because I actually like Coinbase better because the IRS has already got them locked down. So this way, Coinbase, when they send me the form to file cryptocurrency gains, I'll just send, I'll have all the paperwork. But yeah, that's how the crypto market's doing. That's how it's doing right there. Your Cardano just dropped from 2 something 80 down to 278 or something. Your XRP still ain't doing shit. I've been saying this. Listen, guys, you can put your money where you want, invest your money where you want, but the best, I'm telling you, stocks and real estate. Stocks and real estate. That's the best place to be. So, how about stocks? How's my stocks doing? Well, it just turned 9:34. This is how my stock is doing. This is my YouTube trading account. I have another trading account, but I don't share that one. My YouTube trading account, I started with $5,000. I bought oil stock and I bought tech stocks. This is how it's doing right now. I went from $5,000 to $26,226. The market just opened 5 minutes ago. Right now, I'm up $135. I was over $30,000, but I bought some things with that money. You may remember I bought some guns. I cashed out some money because I really wanted to buy some guns. And I also took aside some money for my next vacation because I wanted to book a vacation to go to Maldives, and I also wanted to book a vacation to go to the Philippines. So basically, I cashed out about $10,000. The gains that I've made on oil stocks, and I had numerous oil stocks, CPE, NBR, SM, STLA. You got to understand, I piled into oil when oil went negative. I piled into the stocks during the crash of 2020. Even you can see my Microsoft stock, 10 shares. Now, this is not all I have. 10 shares Microsoft, 10 shares Apple. Apple has, because of the split, Apple's gone up, what, $149? My Microsoft, just 10 shares, I've gained $749 right here, just off of 10 shares of Microsoft, pays a dividend, 74%. Here's a question, Green. How much dividend are you earning off of your crypto?